And the message is very clear. Don't point your guns and shoot at law enforcement officers if you don't want to be shot. We shot back because he shot at us, and we shot at him a lot. The HIDTA task force conducted a traffic stop on a known violent criminal felon, 32-year-old Francis Perry. Perry also has an active warrant outstanding for him right now as a fugitive from justice. When deputies stopped him from the HIDTA task force, in this particular group of the task force, we had a Haines City police officer, a Lake Wales police officer, a Winter Haven police officer, and a deputy sheriff. The police officers on this task force are also deputized by me and our deputy sheriffs. So they're working this person because we know he's a known violent felon. We know he deals in or possesses large amounts of drugs. So as we stop the vehicle, the windows are totally dark. We cannot see into the vehicle at all. The deputies immediately surround the vehicle and tell him, roll down the windows, roll down the windows. We are met with gunfire. He shoots out of the passenger side of the vehicle toward the HIDTA officers. At this time, the HIDTA officers return fire, and they shoot many times. When the threat is neutralized, they immediately drug Francis Perry from the driver's seat of the vehicle, he was the only one in the vehicle, onto the ground and began to do CPR and call for emergency services. He has now been transported to an area hospital where he's being treated at this hour. It's important to understand that this started out as a traffic stop of a violent person. It's important for you to understand that there will be several independent investigations. Our homicide unit will conduct a shooting investigation. Our administrative investigations will conduct a separate internal investigation to determine compliance with agency policy. The state attorney's office was immediately called, and they have representatives on the scene, and they will conduct their independent investigation. HIDTA members will continue with their criminal investigation into the trafficking amount of drugs. That's the 4 investigations tonight. At the completion of those investigations, we will turn our findings over to the separate police departments where they will do their investigations according to their policy. But I think it's important for you to understand this violent criminal who shot at our HIDTA task force members tonight. It's important for you to hear and understand what kind of person law enforcement officers deal with every day. He's already been charged with attempted second-degree murder, resisting arrest, fleeing to elude, impersonating a law enforcement officer, unlawful possession of a handcuff key, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, giving false information to a law enforcement officer during an investigation, possession of meth, possession of marijuana, possession of controlled substance, driving while license suspended, vehicle theft, and burglary. In 2014, he was sentenced to 1.5 years for meth possession, and he pled down the attempted murder to an aggravated assault. He has only been out of prison since March of this year, and he's already a fugitive from justice on those charges that he pled to, and he's already shot at law enforcement officers this evening. I want to show you a picture of our suspect who shot at and tried to kill our deputy and officers tonight. The message is clear. We respect life. We expect the community to respect us back, and the overwhelming do. But when they shoot at us, we will absolutely shoot back. That's a guarantee.
What was the original reason you guys wanted to pull him over? What was the background on that?
He is a violent felon. We knew that he was a violent felon. He was also a fugitive from justice, and we knew that he was supposed to have in his possession or be dealing with dope. We didn't know how much dope. We didn't know what kind of dope. We just knew he was a real bad guy in the community, and there was outstanding warrants for his arrest ultimately.
And Sheriff, where did this all happen? Because we see bullet holes in cars here.
Yeah.
Did it happen close to here?
It happened right there.
Okay.
And what we're going to do in just a minute, we're going to allow you all to go up there so you can get some close-up shots. And here's what I want you to do for me. The white vehicle that you're going to see is an undercover vehicle. Shoot around that, if you will, so that we don't release that publicly. But we're going to walk you up close enough that you can see the scene closer.
Does he live here?
No, he doesn't.
How far down Randall was he when you initially stopped him at Trafficking site, correct?
I'm not sure. He pulled in here. They lit him up. He pulled in here. As the officers and the deputy walked up to the car, he started shooting. And when he started shooting, we started shooting.